Right, thanks for being here with all your energy and idealism. Do you have the energy?
Yeah.
Yeah. The enthusiasm?
Yeah.
Yeah. The heart?
Yeah.
Do you have the belief in Tim?
Yes.
All right, you guys are awesome. It's a Tim terrific in my book. I've known Tim forever. Just the smartest guy, the brightest guy, the most caring man I know. A great leader. He's proved it here in Dublin. He's proved it on regional agencies. We have a tough campaign. You said it. So we need all this youthful commitment. We need us all to pull together. It's going to be a tight election. The other side has lots of money and not from good places. And the other side is not being bashful about lying and twisting things, contorting things. So you may run into people who say, well, I heard this crazy thing about your candidate. Well, we just have to explain. You know Tim. He's been your teacher. He's been the leadership leader. He's been a coach. He's been part of your community for all ages for such a good while. So I'm 1,000% behind my friend Tim. We're very good friends. He helped me get elected to the Senate. He helped me get elected the first time I ran for the Assembly, and worked in my office for a while. But he's got his own energy, his own identity, and he's got a great team. The Tim team. Are you the Tim team?
Absolutely.
Let's hear it from our candidate.
My mentor, Tom Torlakson, and I just want to say, Tom, thank you for being here today. I know you've got your own tight race, and in addition to my own race, we got to get out there and help Tom too, because the same people that are attacking me, the same money that's going after me is the same money that's going after Tom. But the way we're going to prevail is what we're doing today, you know, talking to voters, going door to door, engaging the community, and as you all said, you know, people triumph over money every time, and that's what we're doing today. And we're going to help elect Tom as state superintendent. He's done a great job getting California schools on track, and I want to be a partner with him in the legislature. It really is an honor to see so many of you out here, and the reason we are winning is that door-to-door engagement. We've got stuff in the mail, they've got stuff in the mail, but we're calling voters, we're talking to real people, we're doing the hard work, and that's what's going to get it done. And just focusing on the main issues that people care about. You know, the issues about education, you know, really supporting our schools in a way that only a teacher really understands what is needed in the classroom. You know, being able to bring that perspective to Sacramento. You know, the fact that I've been a teacher, not just a teacher, but all across the board. You know, I've worked with elementary, I've worked with middle school, I've worked high school, the cream of the crop, all the way across the board. I've worked adult ed, I've been involved with the community college and CSU, so education should be the top priority in the state. And, you know, that's one of the things that will be my top priority. And this is a district that has a legacy of electing educational leaders. Tom Torlakson as an assembly member and a senator. Joan Buchanan, our fearless leader of the Assembly Ed Committee, you know, is also, you know, a representative who's endorsed me. This district really does support public education, so we got to remind that, you know, electing a public education expert to continue that legacy and tradition of Tom and Joan is really important. Also the environment, you know, whether it's fighting the Delta tunnels, whether it's doing what we've done in Dublin, you know, and a lot of times my record in Dublin has been distorted, but here's the facts. We've gone virtually 100% solar in all of our city buildings. You look at, we've gone LED. 2/3 of our water comes from recycled sources. So when it comes to facing the major environmental issues facing our state, you know, I have the proven track record, the dedication, the experience to get that done. And you guys letting voters know about that. But not just education, not just the environment. I'm proud to be supported by labor, but it's also important to understand that I've got a great record on business as well. We've added over 2 million square feet of commercial growth in the city of Dublin in the last 5 years. We have an additional 235,000 square feet coming online in the next year. We've balanced our budgets, we have no debt, we don't have pension obligations, we have a rainy day reserve, all of those things that we need in terms of Sacramento, in terms of its financial house. I have proven experience getting that done in Dublin. So when you're at the doorsteps, you let people know, those are the three issues. You know, it's education, the environment, and the economy. And I have a proven track record on all three, a laser-like focus to get done what it needs, and the collaborative leadership style to get it done. My own city council, we have 2 of us that are Democrats, 2 Republicans, and an independent. But I'm able to help forge consensus and get people on board the same path, and I plan on doing the same thing in Sacramento. And most importantly, though, it's just the community engagement. My family's been in the area for 5 generations. They moved to Contra Costa in the late 1800s, out in Pittsburgh and Antioch. They've stayed in Contra Costa the entire time. I went to school here in Dublin, came back after college to be a teacher and a coach in my alma mater. So when it comes to those hometown roots and those connections to the community, those are the things that really matter with people, as opposed to, a Sacramento connection, as one of my opponents made their living and all their focus was Sacramento interests. My interests are here. My time has been spent in the community, my efforts have been spent in the community, and I think it's important that voters know that. And just really having that positive energy and having them hear from you makes such a difference. Real volunteers, not slick mailers, not slick ads, not paid phone banks or paid walkers, but real volunteers who know me, who know what I've done, and that's how we're going to win again. So, Tom, thank you for being here. Thank you to all of you, and I'm going to turn it back over to Hall for final instructions.
All right.